Buy Nothing Day is an event that's organised by an organisation called Adbusters. It's an international day held in the last November every year, and it's a day in which we try and get out and encourage people not just to not buy something that particular day, but to think about the implications of the things they're buying. Think about the impact it'll have on the environment, the impact it's had on the people who've worked to make that thing.
Basically, the level of consumerism in this country and all over the world is just unsustainable, and we've got to do something about it. And if that means reinstituting a kind of Sabbath where we buy nothing on at least one day a week, or something, then we need to start thinking about more sustainable ways of running our economy, running our lives.
One thing we want to do is make people more aware about the choices they make when they're shopping and the implications of their purchases have in terms of the world, like ecological and ethical implications, and hopefully they'll go away and think about that, and next time they make a purchase they'll be more aware and more conscious of the decisions they're making and the effects they're having on the world.
The more things you buy, the more things you consume, the more carbon you produce, and the more climate change happens.
Lots of things are going on. Specifically, I'm concentrating on the zombie protest, which is going to be for at least an hour during the afternoon, and we're going to have the idea is that there's a consumer virus that has broken out. There's a consumer epidemic, and that these zombies are actually suffering from this consumer virus. And we're going to have camera crews in kind of hazardous material suits, like following around and documenting the zombie epidemic. And we're going to be calling attention to all the buying and selling that is going on in Broadmead through the George Romero way.
Somebody said that there were going to be zombies, and I thought that was a really good idea, because if you look at people going around shopping centres, and they look a bit like zombies, so I thought it was a really good idea.
We're planning to do various different things as part of one larger effort in terms of the protest. One of the things we're going to be doing is a big protest, which is what we're making banners for at the moment, which is the council are planning to build over Castle Park, which is the only green space left in the shopping centre of Bristol. And so we're trying to, a lot of people just don't know that's happening, so we want to raise awareness about that, try and see whether people agree that that's what they want, because the council have done various surveys saying that the Bristol population really want more shops instead of green space. So we just want people to think about that a little bit more. We're also doing various sort of efforts to try and just grab people's attention, like giving out free food and free cakes, and giving people leaflets on information how to make homemade presents, and just trying to raise awareness in lots of different ways about the different ways that you can not spend money, like swapping, like swap shops and free cycle and all different kinds of things like that.
I think the protest is the thing. I don't think anything's necessarily going to change this time or next year this time. I'm a bit kind of jaded in that respect, but the action has its own merits, and I believe that somebody has to call attention to these things, because otherwise, we will just kind of spend and consume until